What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow Cancerians? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with what's going on in love. This could be romantic love, it could be friendship, it could be family. Again, you guys are looking in the situation. You know your situation better than I do, so take it as it resonates. Don't try to make things that aren't resonating fit. These are general messages. Just keeping that in mind, guys. But I just want to say thank you to all of my OGs, my newgies, anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. It is a true honor, a pleasure, and a privilege being here giving you guys these messages. And as always, with any of my videos, my prayer is that they fall upon your heart in a way that reminds you to take back your power by using your intuition and your discernment to make the decisions that best served your highest journey. Okay, so guys, with that being said, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So, and remember, I just want to say that energy is fluid. So this could be you doing this to someone, or this could be someone doing it to you. Again, don't just take it personal. I'm going to read it from your standpoint, because otherwise, if I just try to get too many he said, she said, they said, what said, so on and so forth, it starts to get confusing. Okay, so let's see. Source, what messages do you have for Cancer? I do feel like there is somebody that's involved that is making you, like forcing you to really listen to your inner intuition at this time. I think for so long you've maybe been in this energy of just kind of floating through life and hoping that the things that you've known for so long are what going to get you by. And I think that there's something that came in that forced you to be in a more spiritual aspect. It's forcing you to be more receptive to source and to spirit and to your guides. And I think that it's been kind of a really weird situation for you, but it is opening up a new path for you. And it's something that you need to trust at this time, because I think in the past you've done a lot of resistance when it's come to these spiritual situations. And it's not that you're not spiritual by nature, because you are. You guys are ruled by the third eye. I think what has happened is you've used your third eye to keep you in situations that maybe made you look better or made you appear a certain way towards society, rather than focusing on the truth of where you're at. And I think that that's been hard for you, because now it's like asking you to shift your focus onto something that's more outside of the physical realm. And in focusing your energy on the outside of the physical realm, it's like it's a foreign situation to you, right? So let's see what comes up in the cards here, guys. What's going on with Cancer in love, Source? What does Cancer need to know? Wow, okay, I think those two want to come out. I don't think they were trying to come out. So we've got your energy to start with, the Four of Cups in the reverse. Okay. And we have the Four of Wands. Look at that 4-4 coming out together. Also, 222 is a very powerful number for you guys too. Yeah, there's like a destabilization of a family home. When the Four of Cups comes out in the reverse, it's always for me like things aren't going well in your home situation. It's like you're fighting emotionally. You're fighting the inner anger. There's like a sense of jealousy coming out here. There's also a deep-rooted fear that I'm feeling right now when it comes to a home situation. And it's like with the Four of Wands next to it in the upright, this is like basically Source saying that you've reached a stalemate, and now is the time to really make a decision on what it is that you want to do moving forward. Are you going to stay in a situation that's not serving you, and just remembering that it is your choice ultimately? However, that resistance coming out, staying in that situation or staying in an old pattern that is a destabilization of a home environment. It's like being there because of peer pressure, being there because everybody says you have to be there. So whether that's a marriage, a relationship, a friendship, a family situationship, whatever it is, it's like staying there but not being happy, and just like, well, I have to stay because that's what people say that I need to do, right? And this is interesting because look, I wasn't going to look on the bottom of the deck, but we have a Five of Swords in the reverse. And I shuffled this before. We have the Five of Swords in the upright. So it's like what do I do? There's like this energy of refusing to change, but there's this energy coming in of wanting badly to change and receive your justice, like, right? Which is 8. Look, in the 9 of Cups right there underneath that. Yeah, it's like you want to, but at the same time, it's like you're currently in an energy of like not changing, because it takes a lot of effort to change, right? There's just this energy of, okay, they want that one. What do we got now? Yeah, you want to offer somebody love, but I'm getting another resistance energy with this as well. It's like, what if? That's the energy coming in. Look, there's your energy. Yeah, because you feel defeated. And the reason you feel defeated is because you're dealing with childhood wounding, right? Again, unstable home and a not wanting to face what's going on, not wanting to face the energy. But it's not like somebody gave you love. Like, it's like somebody in the picture gave you love, and it's like feeling like this is the bridge to love, right? It's like truly feeling like this is the bridge in order for you to travel to your queen or your king, whoever it is, right? It doesn't matter. The sex doesn't matter. But it's like, this is the bridge of going there. It's like having to really truly understand that you need to spiritually connect with yourself and to heal these family wounds. Finances are a problem right now too. It's unstable finances. And the reason you're unstable financially is because you're dealing with this family wounding. It's not feeling like you belong, right? There's this energy of like, I don't belong. I don't believe I belong. And if you don't believe that you belong, then how are you ever going to be able to manifest love in the real realm? Like, you don't feel like you're even deserving of having this life. Like, it feels like a mistake is what I keep hearing. It was a mistake. I was a mistake. And it's like that energy of you're sending it out to source saying, I'm a mistake. And so in turn, it's like source is sending this message back to you to heal. And it's like you're so concerned about the end result rather than what steps you need to take. You need to go step 1. Okay, I need to heal myself and connect back with my own spirit. If I'm not going to connect with source right now, that's okay. There's just this like immediate need to connect with your own inner self. Listening to your intuition is so important. And I feel like whoever this Queen of Cups is, they came in offering you love, and they were very open, and they've never changed the way that they've approached you, no matter how you've approached them. So I do get a sense of control coming through here as well. But I feel like the thing is that what happened is they gave you a lot up front to show you that they're a loving person, but then they had to draw back because they saw this mess. They saw this, what was going on. You not wanting to let go of a past situation. And now you have this bridge to get over to their love. And it's like, feels impossible, but it's not. This is just about you doing that inner work. And that's why you don't want to change, because you see how hard it is to do that inner work. I think that, again, this person came into your life to show you how hard and how rewarding it is. And it's nothing bad. It's not saying that you guys are lazy by any means. No, that's not what it is at all. It's the fact that it's hard when you've lived a certain way for so long. It's hard to change that. And that's just because you're fighting the emotional ego, right? You're fighting these old beliefs that you have in your system, that it's like, why do I got to change when I've lived life for so long this way? You know? And I feel like for you guys to offer love, you know, me personally, Cancerian energy, you guys are usually so homey, and it's easy for people to fall in love with you. But it's not that this person didn't fall in love with you. They did. What happened is they fell in love with you, and they saw everything that was going on, and they were like, basically like, I have to withdraw because I have to protect myself. This person's not here to save you. This person was here to trigger the fact that you have to get reconnected to your own energy. This is you. Look, I have your energy out here, the Queen of Cups and the Chariot right here. Look, right here, guys. And it's like you're not even standing in your own energy power. It's like you have love for this person, but it's like, you know, you don't have much to offer right now because you don't even truly love yourself. Because you're fighting with the fact that you're the one that took care of whoever was your guardians when you were a child, emotionally, okay? Not physically, but emotionally. And because of that, you grew up in a very unstable home, right? because no one was there to support you emotionally. Again, we have your energy coming through here. Look at all this. This is your energy, water energy, right? And you guys could be dealing with another water sign. You could be dealing with a fire sign is coming out. We have Earth, we have Aquarius. Okay, so you guys could be dealing with anybody really, but your energy here is kind of all over the place. And so financially, it's been hard for you to ground financial success in the 3D because again, I keep hearing like, I don't belong. When are you going to feel like you belong? You have to start now. Like, there's a reason you were given breath. There's a reason that you were given life, Cancer. Just because life has had its ups and downs doesn't make you a mistake. Like, it's sad. It breaks my heart, honestly, to think that this is where you're at. But I understand it as well. Especially when you've spent all your life being everybody's emotional support system, but who is there to support you? You have to be the one that supports you, and you have to be willing to say no to these other situations where people have empty cups and they want you to build them up. And I feel like that's why you felt so hard for this person, because this person gave you love without ever expecting anything in return. And it's like you want to fill that gap. Like, you don't want it to be another situation like this, but you're not healing this. You don't want to face this. Like with the House of God coming out in the reverse here, this is saying, I don't want to face this at all. I don't. But I want to love this person. I want to love them because they're so kind. They have an open heart. And I feel like there's a deep, deep attraction here. Excuse me, guys. There's not just an emotional attraction here. There's a physical attraction. There's a spiritual attraction. There's a mental attraction. There's everything that you could have. But in order for that to ever be bridged, it's like you have to turn all of this into the upright. You have to let the tower happen. You have to let the tower fall. You have to come outside of your ego. You have to realize that you already do belong and you are enough as you are in this moment. And you have to begin to love yourself. And how do you love yourself? By connecting with your own inner spirit. Because here we have, again, the 5 of Wands. So with the 5 of Swords, again, refusal to change, inattention to detail. It's over here on the bottom. I'm just going to turn it in reverse just so, again, you guys remember it was on the bottom over there. It's like this is like stopping your own progress. This is you standing in the way of your own progress because of your mindset. And then we have this. This is wanting to stand one's ground. You don't want to change any of this because you've lived this certain way for a long time. And it's like in living this certain way, it seemingly has been that you've gotten your way. We have the Emperor coming out, 444 together here. This is being manipulative. Almost narcissistic. I'm not calling you a narcissist, but it's just falling in that reversal energy, which is negative energy, low vibrating energy. And look, and then the Knight of Cups underneath that in reverse. What you realize, you want to offer love, but what you don't see is the fact that you're offering something that's very superficial to this person. Again, trying to control the outcome. You guys could be dealing with an Aries, right? Because there's too many people involved. And that's making you not want to take the leap of faith. It's not, you don't want to change because it's like, this person should change for me. Well, what you're not seeing is that this other person, if they're in their Queen of Cups energy in the upright, think about how much they've gone through to change so that they could be a loving, kind, compassionate person, not a nice person. But what you want right now, Cancer, is someone who's nice and does what you want. And nothing you do can pin this person down. It's like, I feel like they are the ones that they come in. And it's like when you come in, you know, when you come into their lives, they're there for you. They support you. And they give you kindness and compassion always. But at the end of the day, then you do something that you're like, oh no, okay, cool. I'm going to get them to do this. And so you do what you've done in the past with others who have also been in reversal energy like you. And this person doesn't do that. And it kind of sends you on a loop, right? Because you guys, honestly, my mom was a Cancer, guys. I love her. I love her. I love her. And it was, you know, that was a hard thing to lose her because she really was the thread that held the family together. But when my mom would get into those funks in her energy, it was like to lash out at others was easy. You know, it was like to be the crab towards others. And that's the energy I feel like is happening here. It's like this person's not doing what you want. And so it's like, you're just kind of like lashing out at them. It's like, oh, wow, that's cool. I'm going to bite you with my claw. And then I'm going to scuttle away and see if you come running back after me. And then they don't. It's so like, I feel like that's what's worked in the past, as you've lashed out at people. And then it's like, they're so afraid of losing you because of how much like home you feel. But this person is not afraid of losing someone. I feel like this person has lost too many people in the get-go. And it's like, to lose one more, what is that? That's what I hear. It's like, to lose one more, what is that? They don't want to lose you, Cancer. Like, I'm just telling you this. They don't want to lose you. But at the same time, it's like, this person has been through a lot too. And I feel like you only know, I hear the tip of the iceberg. You know just a small percentage of what this person has been through. And it's like, yeah, you're empathetic towards that, but it's like, you're kind of coming from this position of, well, but that's not the same of the things that I went through. Like, this person doesn't understand what I went through. Well, how can you even understand what they went through when they don't even share that with you? There's like this sense of mystery coming from this other person, the Queen of Cups. And why is that? Because this person's not afraid to mention how they feel or to wear their heart on their sleeve. They're not afraid of that. What they're afraid of is that if I tell Cancer who I am at the core of who my being is, and they judge me, that's what they're afraid of. And that's why it's like, when you lash out at them, they're taking that as, okay, so Cancer's trying to control the situation, so I have to leave. And again, this could be somebody doing it to you, but I'm reading it like this because it's easier for me. Okay, guys? And I'm not here to sugarcoat it, because I know some of you guys are doing this. I was a Pisces. I've gotten readings where I'm like, damn, I've really done that shit. I need to take accountability for my own actions. It's not easy. It's not easy. But that's where healing comes from, right? Being willing to restore the balance within your own life. You know, and it's not like you're not making progress, but there's some stagnancy coming through here before you ever make a motion forward. But when you make the motion forward, it's to try to fulfill some self-fulfilling prophecy. And because of that, it like forces you 10 steps back. And so it feels like to you, you're always starting over when it comes to this person, but you're not. You're learning something valuable. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Look at that. The Knight of Coins reversed. We have the 10 of Coins reversed. Woo! And the Ace of Wands. Oh my Lord, y'all. What do we got on the bottom over here? The Sun. Something's being revealed, or something has been revealed. Yeah. I think what has been revealed is this. Like, I wanted to say when the Ace of Wands came out, is like, you guys just wanted something very sexual with this person, but this person doesn't want that. They want love, because they're coming towards you as the Queen of Cups, not as the Queen of Wands. They're coming towards you as the Queen of Cups. But I think what was revealed to you is that this person actually has a lot more options than you realized. It's like, you always knew that they had options, but I think the thing is that you didn't realize quite how many options that they had, or the fact that they were offering you something because they wanted to be with you. And it's not that you don't have options either. You do. You have many options. It's very clear here. But your options are happy staying in this immature sex and not having any boundaries. And I think that's what's being lit up for you here, is the fact that this, whoever it is that you're dealing with, they have boundaries and they're not afraid to set those boundaries. And it's like kind of freaking you out, because nobody's ever done that before. It's like, for you, you've always been able to, you know, get people to see things your way, I guess is the best way to say it. And I don't think you're malicious about it. I think it's just kind of become a habit for you. And so you like have a situation where you have a goal in mind, and you, let's just say this is an example again, so you guys take it as it resonates. Your end goal is to have sex with this person so that you can leave, because it's like, when you have sex with this person, you don't have to stick around. You don't have to worry about the situation anymore, because you've gotten the ultimate gift, right? So it's like you want to have sex with this person, which is definitely indicative here from this Page of Wands in the reverse. But this person keeps saying no. So you're so focused on getting to this that you're not realizing anything else. And so you keep coming from this energy of like, it's not fair. They're not giving me what I want. But this person walked away because you kept stepping over their boundaries. You kept stepping over what it is that they wanted from you, and you wouldn't say anything. Like, you're not giving away your emotions in this connection at all. Okay? And so what's ended up happening is that they walked away, and somehow, some way, shape, or form, you go from being in this 10 of coins in the reverse, like, well, it's not fair, they're not giving me anything, to all of a sudden now you have a new passion to go towards them. But then you run into, it's almost like something happens and you feel like you should just give up. And so I think this is one of those connections where it's like you're just meant to learn a lot about who you are. And it's not that you're not, but I feel like there is some resistance to the deeper lesson that's trying to come out here. And it's been difficult for you. Yeah. Reliability. Number 10, again, trying to complete this cycle. We have 10, 10, 10 all together here. It's like right now, I don't feel like there is any reliability. And the reason there is no reliability is because you have a home situation that is not serving you very much at this time. It's falling apart. It's causing a lot of strife in your life. It's causing you a lot of emotional upset. It's making you feel like you have to stay in it, right? But you want to celebrate, you want to dance, you want to get out there and be with this person and celebrate. But it's like, I think you're realizing this person isn't going to give me the physical manifestation of what I wanted, because there's something much deeper about this connection. You're both in a cup energy, which is unique in itself, right? It's not coming as two different suits. It's like coming as the same suit. And you see them as the Queen of Cups. And honestly, I'm getting the feeling that this person is more the King of Cups. They're very emotionally mature. They're very sound with who they are as an individual. And they're not afraid to express that. But I do feel like for you, it's like you see them as the Queen of Cups because you really feel like they're not giving anything, they're not giving enough to you. But it's like this person has already given a lot. And it's just, you're so used to getting more from people than what you give out. And it's like you've actually had to make a little bit of effort with this person. And so in your mind, it's like you don't, it's like a much closer connection than that, right? So we have number 8 on the bottom. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. What was I saying? You guys don't feel like you belong. And this is Source clarifying that. You do belong. You are here for purpose. You're here for a reason. Okay, so these two flipped over. So we have number 37, 10 again. So this is a completion for you. This is a cycle that has to end. Like, otherwise it's just going to keep coming up. Like, there's going to be something where it could be this person or it could be another person that you connect with on this level. They're going to keep coming into your life, and it's going to keep forcing you into observing this for yourself to end it. But we have act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. And I think this is Source just giving you that clarification that it's time for you to really, truly, if you care about this person, act as if they are your partner, so that you'll get up out of this weird energy that you're in. And it's no fault of your own. Like, this is just something that you've done for a long time, and it's been easier to wear a mask than it is to be honest with yourself, because when you've been honest with yourself, you've had your heart broken. That's not a bad thing, but eventually that starts to hurt you more than anything else. And then we have number 18, which is 9. So we have 9, 10 coming out together. We have embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. Yeah, and exactly what I was saying is, like, every time that you've shown the true colors of who you are and what it is that you felt, it's like you have been hurt. And so because of that, rather than being hurt, it's like, I'm just going to be in a situation. Is that too bright, guys? Okay. Sorry, I was trying to turn on the light. The sun's starting to go down, so... And it's like, rather than put yourself out there, you guys come into this place of wearing the mask, and it's just easier. And I feel like you guys are very good looking. I feel like you guys are very sexy, very attractive. And I think that this person likes you more than just on an attractive level. But I think before in your lives, Cancer, I feel like you've only had people like you because of the way you looked or what you've had to offer them. And this person didn't ask for any of that. And so it kind of puts you in this weird energy of like, whoa, holy shit, this is nothing like what I've dealt with before. Yeah, so we have number 5, fierceness and Wolverine. So there's like a fierceness that's within you. I feel like there's definitely some possessive energy coming through here. I also feel like this person makes you feel things that you've never felt before. And it ranges from love to all the way to anger. And again, you're not wanting to embrace that. It's like better to blame this person for being in the situation that you're in rather than dealing with the innermost thoughts that you're having. And you need to change your perspective. Seeing the light within the darkness. It's like only you can shine a light on your darkness, right? So again, I never do these readings as like a way to be like, oh, you shouldn't be like that. No, it's like, again, I have to let Source speak the way Source wants to. This is not about predicting your love. You want love, but you must first do the healing in order to receive love. So changing your perspective also about your emotions is very, oh, I love this. That's so important for you to change your perspective when it comes to your emotions. Why? So that you can receive your promise. I feel like this is the prayer that you've put out somewhere, some point along the way, is you prayed for somebody who just understood, who got you, who was on the same level as you. And it's like, again, act as if your partner is still here. And new moon promise. Look at this beautiful couple down here, right? It's like the happiness, the joy, the love. It's like the promise is yours. But it's not just going to come and fall into your lap without you first doing work. Like, and I think sometimes on the journey, we get so used to listening to people and the predictions that we're like, oh, cool, I don't have to do anything. It's just meant for me. Well, that's not how it works. It's like basically you put yourself into waiting. And as you put yourself into waiting, you put yourself into an energy of lack. And that tells Source, oh, I don't have it. So Source can't bring it to you if you're saying I don't have it. You're like pushing it away. So these are my emotional clarifiers. These are new. Yeah, look, you're delighted by this person, but there's still this energy that falls along with it. It's like so much coming out, but they satisfy you in a way that you've never been satisfied before. But it's like dealing with your broken heart is a whole nother situation. Right? And you'd be delighted to be with this person. I think that you think about being with them a lot. I think that you really spend time imagining your lives together. And yet every time you do, it's like when you come back down from that fantasy, you have to deal with reality. And that's where you stop yourself. The past is the past. The future is the future. You only have this now moment. This is the ghetto deck, guys. So yeah, I think that's a thing. It's like you keep letting your past interfere with this now connection. And it's like, again, that way of living. It's like a way of living here that's coming out. Don't put off until tomorrow what need be done today. So holding on to this energy, holding on to this past energy, holding on to this past way of being. And it's actually getting in the way of you moving towards your future. It's like you want to, like, that's the thing. Like, you guys really do want to, but at the end of the day, it's like you have a choice. It's not just going to happen. Like, nothing in life just happens. You actually have to put in the effort for it, right? Dragonfly, moving beyond self-created illusions that have limited your growth. Boom. Right there. Like, Source is telling you, maybe you guys see dragonflies a lot, and it's like telling you, it's like, open yourself up to a new way of being. Open yourself up to letting go of these limitations. Like, you feel like you can't let go of a home situation. Maybe it's a marriage. Maybe it's a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a living situation. Maybe it's a home family, like, you know, your mom, your dad, and your siblings or whatever, and you're the one that's helping take care of them, because we all know Cancer give the shirt off their back for a person they knew. Like, that's the way you guys are, right? Maybe it's that. But what's happening here, it's like, you have to allow yourself to see beyond that that's not really what life is. Life is about you being able to enjoy your life. And I feel like you think, Cancer, that that's selfish because you're so home oriented. You guys are all about home. And my mom was the same way. She gave to everybody and everybody and everybody and put herself on the back burner. But let me tell you guys, I just want to tell you how serious this is. When she needed everybody, no one came. No matter how much love she gave to those people, no matter how much she gave to them, at the end of the day, when it was her time to have people reciprocate, there wasn't a single person in sight. And you cannot tell me she didn't notice that. That was the very first thing that she asked me. Where are all those people that I helped, that I loved, that I gave to? What was I supposed to tell her? The only thing I could. The ones that want to be here will. So you guys are giving the shirt off your back to these people who, at the end of the day, when you're in a time of trial and suffering, they're not going to come back to you because they don't love themselves and they don't love you. They only love what you can give them. And you're right now, this is you holding together on a prayer and a piece of bubble gum. Like, you feel like you're falling apart. Like, it's frustrating to you. Like, there's definitely this sense of not being able to move on because you're so stuck in this past energy. And that's why we have stop rest and reassess where you're going. You want something new, but are you willing to put in the effort to get there? Because nothing new comes without work first being put in. Well, okay, so these ones wanted to come out. Okay, thank you, Source. Source said that's it. Okay, cool. You need to embrace courage. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like having this fear that's been driving you right now. Like, it's a fear of change, and it's unfortunate, but at the same time, Cancer, remembering that change is the only thing that's consistent in all of life. And someone's talking behind your back. So this could be this home situation. Like, they may be spreading rumors about you. They may be, I mean, the energy that's coming off of that is not very good at all. It's very ugly. And I think that's the thing. You need to have courage to see things as they are. Not as you would hope them to be, but as they are. Stop kidding yourself. Yeah, like you're in this energy of saying like, oh no, it'll work itself out. It'll work itself out. Like, that's what I keep feeling. Like, you guys just really are like, I'm just going to keep doing the things I've been doing and I'm going to let that work itself out. No, like, this is something that you literally have to put in an effort towards, because if you don't, you're going to lose this person who has offered their love to you, and you're going to wonder why. I mean, and it's ultimately up to you guys. Like, I can say these things, but that doesn't make you guys want to change. You know, you have to want to change, because if you don't want to change, you're not going to make the effort. Emotional ego problems. Yeah. Yeah, and that's where you're at right now. You're dealing with the egoic self, and the egoic self is having a hard time accepting the fact that this spiritual person came into your life. And when they came into your life, it kind of turned everything upside down, topsy-turvy for you. And you're like, whoa, holy shit, this is not at all what I thought things were going to be like. So it's like you made a prayer that maybe Source could bring you somebody who loves you, who understands you, who sees you emotionally, not just physically, but as an emotional being. And then when that person came in, it like threw you into a loop. It was like almost like you were ready for it at the time that it came, because otherwise it wouldn't have come. But now it's like dealing with, like I said, you guys have lived for so long in a certain way that you're fighting only against yourself. This is not this person's fault. This is not Source's fault. And it's not your fault. This is just because your emotional ego has created this life for you. And it doesn't want to let go. It doesn't want to let go. And that's where consciousness comes in. You have to raise your own consciousness to let go of those things that aren't serving you. So here we have the past is the past, the future is the future. You only have this now moment. It's like finding a way to be present, and at the same time in that presence, doing what you know needs to be done in this now moment so that you can be delighted and be satisfied. Woo! Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Give me just a second. So underneath satisfied, we have astonished. And I think that's how you feel too. You're just astonished that there's even anybody like that. But here you have fighting and being quarrelsome with your own emotional ego. I don't think you're quarrelsome with this person at all. Like, I think that you guys get along really well. But I think the thing is that you're fighting your own emotion, your own ego. It's like you have emotional ego problems. This isn't just normal ego problems. This is the emotion side of yourself. You guys are very emotional beings, but sometimes to feel the depth of who you are and to bear that out to the world is a very frightening thing. Okay, so it's 3:33 on the clock over here, even though it's technically 2:33, but I had to say that, and we're at 33 minutes on the video, guys. So super, super synchronistic here. So I hope that this helps. I send you guys so much love and courage, and may you guys find the power within, using your intuition and knowing what's best for you, and then take that action in this now moment. May you guys know that it's taking it in this moment as it comes, that's when real change happens. And may you guys be able to find the strength and honor that strength within you, and knowing that is truly who you're meant to be, is somebody of light and love, and you are already love. You don't have to fight for love. Okay, you don't have to fight for love, and you don't have to fight to feel like you guys belong. And may you guys find the courage to understand that you truly do belong in this moment, in this now place. You're beautiful, Cancer. Own yourselves, okay? Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time, mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.